So whoever finds the front bumpers gets $100.
Oh!
So y'all start looking. So if you look at the back of the car, there's 2 chrome pieces. There's 2 that go in the front that look similar to that. So whoever finds them gets a $100 bill.
In a world filled with millions, if not billions, of gearheads and car enthusiasts, only a few manage to transform their passion into a lucrative livelihood. Among these rare individuals stands Dennis Collins. For almost 4 decades, Dennis has been rescuing cars by buying, improving, and selling them for a profit. However, Dennis Collins doesn't just rescue classic cars from the jaws of the crusher. He elevates them into drivable masterpieces, turning forgotten relics into automotive art. This unique talent has made him a sought-after expert in the automotive industry and opened doors to extraordinary opportunities, including a starring role alongside the renowned Richard Rawlings in Fast and Loud, a globally acknowledged car-themed reality TV show. Dennis's ability to spot potential in seemingly forgotten cars and turn them into profitable ventures has translated into an impressive 8-figure net worth. So, join us as we delve into the luxurious lifestyle of Dennis Collins.
So here we are, man. Kentucky, land of bourbon and whiskey and stuff.
Moonshine.
I don't know about all that.
They'll have never found this, that's for sure.
Dennis was born an entrepreneur. Unlike many car enthusiasts who cling to their vehicles as cherished possessions, Dennis embraces a unique philosophy that true success in the automotive industry comes from the willingness to part with every car you claim to love. Over the years, this Texan native has earned global recognition and become synonymous with the art of buying and flipping cars for profit. Born on January 28, 1965, Dennis Collins embodies the spirit of a self-made business magnate. His journey began at the University of Texas, where he pursued a degree in economics and finance. This educational background laid the foundation for his future ventures, providing him with the financial acumen to succeed. However, Dennis's affinity for cars predates his university days. It's a passion that has been ingrained in him since childhood. During his high school years, when his mates were driving their parents' cars, he already owned and was driving a 1966 Ford Mustang, a testament to his early connection with iconic muscle cars. Armed with his degree, Dennis embarked on a journey to carve his niche in the business landscape, centering his venture around his lifelong love for automobiles. The success Dennis has achieved speaks volumes about the harmony between his financial education and his automotive passion. His degree in finance has undoubtedly been a strategic asset, propelling him to heights of entrepreneurial accomplishments. Dennis's entrepreneurship skills were put to the test when he established Collins Bros Jeep in 1984. His vision for this venture was clear: to leave an indelible mark on the Jeep community by offering top-notch products and vehicles. What started as a dream has evolved into a thriving business that has endured for over 3 decades. In 2007, Collins Bros Jeeps elevated its offerings by expanding into a custom line of parts, catering specifically to car and truck enthusiasts keen on taking their Jeeps off the beaten path. Dennis and his brother Jamie share the mantle of co-ownership in this Texas-based establishment. The shop has become a haven for Jeep enthusiasts seeking quality products and expertise. In 2021, Dennis tantalized the automotive world by putting up 28 classic Jeep CJs for sale, a collection valued at over $1 million. Beyond the realm of business, Dennis Collins has stepped into the spotlight of automotive entertainment through his appearances on the widely acclaimed car-themed reality TV show Fast and Loud. His camaraderie with the show's creator, Richard Rawlings, has not only added to his popularity within the car community, but also has showcased his passion for vehicles on a global stage. Dennis's journey on Fast and Loud extends beyond just appearances. His ventures on the show include purchasing a 1991 Ferrari F40 for $400,000 and entrusting its restoration to the Fast and Loud crew. True to his entrepreneur instincts, Dennis revived the iconic Ferrari and turned a healthy profit when the restoration was complete. The car sold for $643,500. When Dennis is not buying cars and flipping them for a profit, he's off breaking records with Richard Rawlings. They drove a 1999 Ferrari F50 Maranello from coast to coast, a non-stop trip from New York to Los Angeles. This trip is called the Cannonball Run, and they did it in 31 hours and 59 minutes, beating the record of 32 hours and 41 minutes set by David Hines and David Yarborough in a 1978 Jaguar XJS in 1979. Other people have since broken that record, but it is an impressive feat nonetheless, and showcases that Dennis loves driving cars just as much as he likes fixing and then selling them. Fast and Loud became a platform to showcase Dennis Collins' profound success in the car industry. His expertise has attracted a clientele of high-profile individuals, many of whom are celebrities seeking his unparalleled insight and services. Dennis's reported financial net worth is estimated to be around $30 million to $40 million. This gearhead has a lot of cash to spend, and he has spent it on some pretty nice things. Dennis Collins has spent a considerable chunk of his money ensuring that he lives like a king in his hometown of Texas. He lives in a 7-figure home on a 2-acre property in Murphy, Texas. The home features a vast ranch house, a guest wing, and a backyard that can be likened to a resort. But the part of this home that's probably the most important to Dennis is the 2-building garage. This garage has been featured several times on Dennis's YouTube channel. It's a necessary amenity for Dennis, who is an avid car collector. It can store more than 20 cars, and it's been fitted with lighting to make sure that each vehicle looks picture perfect. This garage is the dream garage for every gearhead, especially for those who like working on their cars. It's fitted with climate control to keep the cars in tip-top condition, and is equipped with a large workshop and a sound system for some tunes while Dennis wrenches away. Aside from the sprawling garage, the home features a private baseball diamond that doubles as a helipad, a fenced dog run, and world-class outdoor facilities. The yard has its own sound system too, a double-sized country pool that's in a V-shape for some reason, a fire pit, a double-sided fireplace, and a fountain that can be converted to a hot tub to fit 16 people. Dennis's home is planned to be its own resort and is situated in one of the prime choice locations in Texas, with some of the best social amenities one could ask for and a reprieve from the everyday hustle and bustle. The home is estimated to be worth $2 million. Dennis Collins shares his home with his wife, Kimberly Collins, a partnership that has endured since 1993. Together, they form a family that includes a daughter, Kelsey Collins. Unfortunately, the Collins family experienced a profound loss with the passing of their son, Connor Collins, in 2019. In their shared abode, the Collins family enjoys a life of comfort and luxury. However, for a man like Dennis, true opulence transcends material possessions. Instead, he finds genuine luxury in pursuing his passions, particularly automobiles. Dennis has always loved Porsches. He's a Porsche nut and owns several Porsches from almost every generation. Dennis owns 356s, 911s, and even a 918 Spider. He even spent some time restoring some Porsche 912 classics in his line of work. The 918 Spider is one of Dennis's most expensive car purchases. It's one of the only 350 examples ever made. It is red with gold wheels and can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. The 918 Spider is estimated to cost over $2 million if it has the Wasatch package. Dennis may love Porsches, but there's another less popular car brand he loves even more. These are called Nash cars, and Dennis wants them so badly. As long as they were built between 1950 and 1954, Dennis wants them regardless of their conditions. Dennis has owned every kind of Healy ever made. He used to keep track of every Healy he owned, but that only lasted for a while. After Dennis counted about 500 Healys, he lost count of them. The most spectacular Healy to ever fall into Dennis's hand is one of the Nash Healys, chassis in 2001. The Healy with the chassis number in 2001 was the first one of its kind ever built. When Dennis got his hands on it, he went through a long process to restore it. Dennis ended up selling chassis in 2001. It was the first Nash Healy car to be sold at auction, and it was sold for about a record-breaking price of $500,000. Back when they were new, these cars were sold for about $8,000, which amounts to just over $100,000 in today's money. Dennis would regret selling chassis in 2001 because when it appeared in auction again, it sold for almost $1 million. Aside from Nash Healy cars, Dennis also loves Mustangs. He owns many, with the prize jewel being the $1 million Super Boss. This is the ultimate dream muscle car and one of the most expensive Mustangs ever made. It was conceived in 1990 when Dennis owned a Ford dealership in Dallas, Texas. The Mustang is so unique that it has no vehicle identification number because it was never registered with Ford. Unfortunately, after spending $500,000 in custom features and modifications, he sold it at a Barrett-Jackson auction before he got to drive it. The $1 million Superboss would not be the last of Dennis's Mustangs to show up at auction. At a Bonham's auction of the J. Willard Marriott Jr. collection, Dennis sold 6 Ford Mustangs for $1,853,500, setting a new world record for the most money paid at auction for a single mark. The highest sale was $242,000 for his 1966 Shelby GT350H Fastback. Collins also set a new world record price per vehicle when he sold his 1967 Shelby GT500 Fastback for $258,750, more than double its estimate of between $80,000 and $120,000. But you see, Dennis isn't all about muscle cars and Nash Healeys built in the 50s. He owns more recent exotic cars, like his rare Shelby Cobra, ultra-rare Lamborghini Miura SVJ, only 40 examples made, and a white 2013 Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Like most vehicles in his garage, this car is rare, with only 40 models ever made. These cars are meant for dealerships only, but Dennis has managed to be the only private owner of one. His entire collection is estimated to be worth $20 million, more than half his net worth. While he meticulously stores these cars, he's always showing up at car shows and venues in the coolest ones.